381 of the VIG Lounge, where we're going to be jumping back into F1 25, seeing if we can rebound from our disappointing run in the Dutch Grand Prix at the Temple of Speed, Monza. Well, without any further ado, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're enjoying the content. And with that housekeeping serenade out of the way, let's jump right in to the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza.
They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
All right, here we go. Hopefully we can get a better start this time too, and get better track position when we actually get to the race, because starting in 6th was hard. I had a lot of trouble with that, and upping the actual difficulty of the AI was quite the challenge in the Netherlands. I have a really hard time on that track for some reason. So I'm really hoping I can kind of get better this time around, because wow. Zandvoort was a nightmare to say the least.
Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, see you back in the pits.
Take the pole position. Absolutely take the pole position, baby. Woohoo! I know I hit the rumble strips a couple times, and
well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Also had a couple questionable corners, but the Killer Bee is on top, soaring again. Jacques is in my old place, actually, from the Dutch Grand Prix, so hopefully he can get some points for us, too. But it's on to the race, and we'll see if Isaac Hadjar, who, by the way, got his first podium last week, IRL, will be stuck in the
well, this might no longer be the only Grand Prix in Italy,
22nd position.
But it's no less special. It's race day. It's Monza, the Temple of Speed. It's the Italian Grand Prix.
Oh, wow, it didn't show the flag.
We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, Charles Leclerc, and Villeneuve. Fernando Alonso, Piastri, Gasly, and Esteban Ocon. Hamilton, Stroll, Carlos Sainz, and Tsunoda. Behrman, Hulkenberg, Isaac Hadjar, and Alex Albon. Bortoletto, Antonelli, Lawson, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
I can't even remember if Jack Doohan is still racing or not. I really don't know, but either way, let's see if we can get ourselves a good start, pull away, and hopefully get a win and put last week behind us. So far, so good for the Killer Bee. Yeah, so far we are flying around the quote-unquote Temple of Speed.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
And we got a 1.5 second lead over Verstappen. So I'm liking that. And I will say it's really a shame. They should go back to the owner-driver or have names in the game itself where it actually mentions it. I mean, my last name, Miller, is very common. So, you know, you could at least say Miller ended up Max Verstappen or Justin ended up Max Verstappen or the owner-driver. And, oh boy. All right, yeah. We're going to redo this session because, wow, that was not expected. Now, remember what I've always said. 3 attempts. So we're going to have to do this again. But we get a little bonus content, so that's okay. All right, here we go. I definitely don't need to be crashing out into the wall. I still don't know what the hell even happened there. I was busy talking about how they should be mentioning me by name, and I wind up with waving out, so maybe I should pay attention to the actual race. Much better. There we go. Still don't know what exactly happened on that corner. All right, lap 2, that was pretty smooth. And another clean lap, which is something I love to see. A little bit of difficulty in the chicane there, but we will certainly make the best of it. now we got to try to catch Verstappen because I somehow hit that corner wide, and yeah. It's not ideal to go off, but let's see if we can make it work. Well, we're catching Verstappen pretty quick, actually. So if we don't screw this up, we can hopefully get back in the first.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
I already had understeer. I went off. So that was even before that. So I don't know. I don't think understeer here would make much of a difference. And this pass will be easy anyway. Bye, Max. Bye, Max. Let's not have that happen again. Maybe I'll ease off the corners a little more because I don't want to have to play catch up every time either. But it is kind of nice to be able to have to chase someone down and gain a bit of a pass there. Make it a little more interesting.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.9 seconds. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Awesome. That is much, much smoother. I know we had our little bit of bumps there and went off the track, but I'm happy to know that we're in first on the last lap with a little over 2 seconds of an advantage, so hopefully I don't screw it up. And I will say to anyone who watches this, this will probably be my last video for this week. I'm going to be more or less taking a break Saturday, Sunday, more than likely. Spending some quality time with Dawson, my son. So, hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. And I'll be right back up with some wrestling content on Monday. I just want to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with that. And here it is! First one across, baby! Woo! Shows I can still do it, even if I mess things up. Certainly not the smoothest race I've had, I'll go with that, but... And we got driver of the day, baby! That is
They
fantastic.
made great use of the clear air today and didn't allow anyone to exploit the slipstream behind them. What a great win here at Monza.
I still
They
wish
led
that my
from
crew
lights
would be
out
in
to the
black and
flag
yellow,
at the
but whatever.
end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
Well, we'll finish out with Crofty, and then we'll call it a day, shall we?
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Well, thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend, everybody. And of course, with it being today, also have a fantastic Friday.